Hello everyone and welcome now to Game 2 in the series between Fly and Reprisal. Game 2 between Orc and Human here on Turtle Rock, as we see Fly spawning as the purple Orc on the bottom right hand side of the map. Here, actually, no, not really the bottom right. I guess this is more the right, at the 4 o'clock position on Turtle Rock. Meanwhile, we see Reprisal spawning here as the teal Human. It is going to be Human versus Orc. Turtle Rock, one of those maps which is a medium-sized map, so you would normally think it's of decent size. But because of the way the map is laid out, it is actually a very small map. There's a lot of dead zones in the corner over here on the top left that rarely ever gets utilized at all. And there's also a lot of dead zone down over here as well, because of all of this dead zone and how unlikely it is for it to be utilized. Or how unlikely it is to be utilized unless there's actually an air war somehow. The actual movable space on the map is much smaller. Now we'll see what the strategies will be. Fly is opening up with a Farseer, surprisingly, this time. So Farseer perhaps looking to do a little bit more harassment. Meanwhile, Reprisal is opening up with a farm here to completely fill out this front door and make sure that no Blade Master or Grunts can slip through here. I do believe a Farseer, if it does push himself up against the corner, will be actually able to summon the Spirit Wolves to the far side of the farm, thereby allowing those Spirit Wolves to actually sneak in. Now, let's take a look back at the base of Fly. Fly still getting up that Farseer, now training up a Grunt, and are we going to see a classic battle here on Turtle Rock, as we are going into an Archmage? It is going to be the battle of the intellect heroes between Fly and Reprisal. Farseer, very similar to the Archmage, except in terms of a lack of aura. Most likely we will be seeing the Spirit Wolves and then also Chain Lightning coming out from Fly. Alright, Giant Sea Turtle taking a lot of damage. Down it goes. And both sides just simply doing some easy creeping. Militia now going to go ahead and clean that up, as the Water Elemental now making its way off. What is this Archmage going to do? It looks like the Archmage is now looking to try and creep out this particular creep camp while he can. As soon as we see that this is going to be a full cross spawn, the strategies may actually differ from different from your standard close game. Footman now engaging against the Giant Sea Turtle here. The Giant Sea Turtle should be falling any moment. Meanwhile, that Water Elemental taking a lot of damage will get taken down. And now a Footman just hanging around here. Now finally taking a sword to the Voodoo Lounge and perhaps trying to chop it down as it's being built. Archmage now coming in. If he's able to actually shut down the Voodoo Lounge, that would be huge, as the Farseer would not be able to get any more Clarity Potions. Farseer also sitting at level 2, so perhaps a little bit of a wash there, as it is going to be double Spirit Wolves and a Farseer against an Archmage and a Water Elemental. Water Elemental now trying to turn around. How much damage is that Archmage going to take as he is escaping away back off to the north? 290 hit points about, as he will be heading back home. Alright, Farseer now chasing away one Water Elemental. One Water Elemental may actually awaken up the creeps here. There it is. And the Water Elemental does get taken down by the Gargantuan Sea Turtle. Gargantuan Sea Turtle not able to do any additional damage to these wolves, really, as they are going to be outside of creep range. Archmage and Footman once again on the move. Going to try to clear out and creep out this 12 o'clock orange creep camp here. A standard positioning, a standard positional creep if you actually spawned at the 11 o'clock position. Not as much for the 12. I don't believe that Fly will actually catch Reprisal in a creep jack unless that Grunt gets very lucky. But then again, in terms of sheer numbers, Reprisal can easily take down this Grunt, as the Grunt now just doing a little bit of a dance back and forth. Farseer now arriving to the party. There's a Chain Lightning, a beautiful steal, as the Archmage sitting at level 2 may end up getting surrounded. No, doesn't get surrounded. Is he going to actually take down his own Footman? Oh, he tried to, but was unable to, as Fly gets some additional experience. Grunt now looking to chase here. Meanwhile, we are seeing Militia attempting to creep out the Ogre Warrior creep camp on the far side. Is this actually going to be beneficial? If the Archmage can get to level 3 with the help of Militia with infinite EXP range, that is going to be very good. Reprisal now once again coming back in with a very similar strategy than in game 1, coming in at the 5-minute mark. He does have a Beastmaster this time instead of a Fire Lord, and will those Quill Beasts actually be able to deal enough damage? Archmage actually taking a lot of damage here. Not quite sure what he is thinking. He needs to get out. Now using a Scroll of Town Portal. Bestiary will not even be leaving a Footman behind. That poor Footman now trying to run back home. Water Elemental could turn around, get off some easy shots, but he will be giving experience to Fly. Quillbeast and Footman are now in full retreat. Footman now back over here as well. Where are they? Where are all of these units going to be traveling to? Water Elemental now trying to make his way back. So far, not very exciting matches or excitement going on in this game. You can see that the Archmage and the Beastmaster actually teleported into a very, very bad and poor location. Reprisal currently stuck, unable to heal. He actually needs to take down this guard tower, this arcane tower, in order to make it out of there. And this is going to be a little bit of a loss for Reprisal, just in case the Orc does try to, the Orc player does try to come in with that Farseer. The Farseer will pretty much be able to run around on the inside with those Spirit Wolves and get in a lot more harassment. All right, down goes that one arcane tower. It looks like this one tree will get taken down as well. Quillbeast has been summoned. Sorceress have been added. Are we going to be going into some Priest? Yes, Priest also being trained, as the poor peasants just working overtime to try and take down this one particular tree. All right, Spirit Wolves now making their way in. Archmage should be able to slip out here in just a second. We do see casters and lots of them, as we are also seeing a large caster army and contingency down off over here. Water Elemental now doing a little bit of tanking of that damage. Archmage seeing that level 2, trying to get to level 3, should be able to do exactly that. Beastmaster should be just shy of level 2, I believe, as both sides are still creeping out their respective corners. All right, Fly going to be getting this, Watcher of Rune of the Watcher, and also picking up a Pendant of Mana, I believe, or the Tauren Chieftain actually pick it up. Nope, it is a Pendant of Mana or Wand of Mana Stealing, both very good items on a Tauren Chieftain, as a Tauren Chieftain with a lot of mana is extremely, extremely dangerous, as we saw in yesterday's 2v2 matchup. Alright, Beastmaster still wandering around. It looks as though the Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 2 will get to level 3. Farseer will get to level 3 once more. And now, Fly taking the early hero lead at 3-3 compared to 3-1. Beastmaster yet to level up to level 2. All right, here comes in a Creepjack from the far side. Tauren Chieftain looking to come in and perhaps take down some of his human opponents, Reprisal's units, or perhaps take down the Gargantuan Sea Turtle, which I believe was slowed for a moment and now still getting engaged. All right, Tauren Chieftain now is it going to be able to come in here and get a good stomp on some of these units? There is a Beastmaster, a bear now down from that Beastmaster, as Militia now being called over. Disenchant now comes in. Tauren Chieftain in a very, very odd situation, gets off a Shockwave, not a stomp this time, and now it could be perhaps a late Chainwave effect, as the Tauren Chieftain with a Potion of Greater Healing should be able to just eat through all of these peasants. That Shockwave dealing so much damage, and those units all being forced to retreat again. Both sides still fighting it up. Reprisal doesn't seem like he has a very, very clear-cut strategy. Perhaps looking to take down a Raider or two. That Raider isn't even chomping on anything at this point, as the Raider looks like it may get taken down. Archmage looking to get one more Fireball off. Yes, able to get exactly that, but instead gives the Tauren Chieftain to level 4. Farseer level 4. Archmage seen at level 3. And where is that secondary hero? And the Beastmaster is off over here. Beastmaster falling. And at this stage, not really much to talk about. We are going to see a little bit more militia creeping going on by the Archmage here at the 11 o'clock position. Archmage dropping in some more water elementals, perhaps trying to get that creep advantage. He is behind in level, he knows it, and now wants to catch up. We see level 4 on the Farseer, level 4 on the Tauren Chieftain with double potions of healing, or greater potions of healing. That means that Tauren Chieftain has over 1,500 hit points at this point, and it's going to be very difficult to take him down. I would say only 1,500 just because still potions of healing are on cooldown. And with that cooldown time period, I don't know if the Tauren Chieftain can quaff and drink up another one. All right, did he actually give it to someone else? That is my question. Did he give it over to the Farseer? Yes, he did. So potion of greater healing on both the Farseer and the Tauren Chieftain. This is not looking good for Reprisal. Fly is just going to be able to simply walk in there and walk in here and just deal so much damage to Reprisal's base, since he does have a hero advantage and also what seems to be an army advantage. Overall supply 49 over 60 should be pretty even, 50 over 54. But the leaders of the Orc army are so much better at this point. All right, Fly now looking to creep out the Ogre Lord creep camp here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. It is a level 7 creep camp. Level 7 creep camp will get taken down rather quickly. Down it goes. Tauren Chieftain still sitting at level 4 now. Uses an orb of a crystal ball in order to reveal where that human army is. Did he guess correctly? No, I don't know for sure. As the Spellbreakers, Archmage, and Beastmaster are now looking to take up a level 7 creep item of their own. Spellbreaker's looking to come in. There you go. Beastmaster now trying to pull out the creep camps to make sure that they don't get a bad creep jack, but instead it is going to be a straight up base race. Reprisal. Oh, Shockwave going down the line there, taking a lot of damage on those peasants. Those peasants may get shockwaved again, going straight up into the hall or into the gold mine. As we now see, there you have it. Beastmaster and Spellbreakers trying to engage alongside that Archmage. All right, there is another shockwave there as the Tauren Chieftain still batting up. Beastmaster looks to perhaps get away here in just a moment. Utilize his speed scroll for a second. What I thought to be a speed scroll for a second, and now backing off again. All right, incoming army. Here we have it. Spirit Walkers now engaging against the Spellbreakers. Beastmaster in the front already using an immolation or getting in additional damage onto some of these Orc grunts. Tauren Chieftain now trying to get in. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 5. May even get to level 6 here. And at level 6, he would be very, very deadly with that shockwave. You'd have to actually kill him twice in order for him to actually be out for a rather long time. All right, here comes another engagement. Spirit Walkers are coming back. More units off to the north. Archmage does have True Shot Aura and also 2 Claws of Attack. Very, very strong items at this stage. As we see another attack go down, Beastmaster, Sorceress, Spellbreakers, both sides fighting it up. Tauren Chieftain trying to get into position. Will he be able to? He should, as he now utilizes a Speed Scroll. Speed Scroll going through. Farseer now in full retreat, sitting at level 4, could just heal back up. Not quite sure what he is waiting for, perhaps the right opportune time. And then now trying to take down more units. What I believe that was a Tauren Chieftain has just leveled up. So we might have an even more dangerous bear in just a moment, as the Spirit Walkers are still waving their wave forward, or waiting their wave forward here on Turtle Rock, getting in a lot of damage on this fleeing human army. All right. Feral Spirit Wolves now being researched. Is that the level 5 variety? Tauren Chieftain now trying to come in. Sorceress once again gets ensnared. And it looks as though the Sorceress will fall again. Tauren Chieftain at level 5. And this is looking very good for the Tauren Chieftain and Fly. Fly in just absolute dominant control of this game right now, as he now makes his way back in with a Tauren Chieftain. The Tauren Chieftain actually exposed a little bit in that, but he wanted to make sure to get that Arcane Vault so no more healing salves were utilized. Coming back over, we see an invisible Beastmaster with Immolation Aura, not really doing any damage whatsoever. And now, are we going to see a break? No, we are not. No break out of that invisibility, as now you have it. There's the Beastmaster. Both sides are going to try to fight. Are you perhaps going to get an ensnare? It looks as though the Beastmaster may get an ensnare. Nope, now just sitting at the back end of a horse, as we see a whole bunch of units starting to fall. Overall supply count, let's see it, 36 over 54 for the human player. Meanwhile, Orc is sitting at 69 over 70. It really looks like Fly will be taking this game here, as he has the larger standing army and can just finish off Reprisal. Reprisal still trying to fight back. Is he going to be able to make it? No, ends up losing a Beastmaster. Archmage in the back, still alive, but not for long, as a Chain Lightning will hit him as well. Tauren Chieftain getting in position, getting off one shot there. And now for some of you guys who are wondering, you can see that the Tauren Chieftain is actually, well, GG. All right, I'm going to take a quick rest. Stay tuned for Game 3.